Hello, IK here. Welcome to React AI e-commerce full course from beginner to advanced. Lesson 19, Redux store, slice relations, and naming. For this lesson, it is better that I don't talk anything because there is a lot of explanation for what you need big concentration. And here it is example how a book and write word is better for learning than video. And I only put, I only scroll down and you will stop video a lot of time and concentrate on text and the meanings and take pen in your hand and on the table a lot of paper, print pages what is include like departmentsSlice, store, and have them in front of you like panoramic uh, that you see what text say about one paper connected with other paper. Okay. Here is it is a diagram. It is drawing what I use more and more times in a book, and now you can look at it is a setup of Redux in memory. This this drawing, it is here is only instead of a reducer we use a slice. Density of words is very slice, reducer, state, and all others. It is big dance of words and naming uh, in some very small part of knowledge of program. Redux store setup, slice instead of reducer. And on the base of that drawing, here is a hierarchy tree of Redux store setup. It is also, you print it or drawing it on paper and put on some table. You will need that have in front of your eye always during learning this course. Interesting that you see store, state, departments, you see hierarchy, but instead of this state, you will see reducer in some other place. And you will see how reducer is function about what I will write a lot of more in the continuous, but state is variable. And we first time in this course, I hope, I think, I said that function equal state and vice versa, state equal function. All of that practice, and practice, but understanding of this lesson and maybe some before and some next, it is core engine of React Redux application. Okay, it is 3. Explanation of this path: state, departments, departments. What is state? Departments, departments. Now it is clear. State, department, department. It is clear from here, you see. State, department, department. Departments is object with the 3 properties: department, status, error. And but state is store. In one state is all state departments category in one reducer of React of store, stay all reducer from the from application e-commerce here. Why the name departmentsReducer does not exist in departmentsSlice? Explanation of imports and exports. When importing named exports, we put them in curly brackets. Default exports are not inside curly brackets and can be given any name. But it is this first connection with the reducer. It is there is a lot of important names, important terms. We must know what is a keyword, what is free, what is and naming, name of state, name of function is something what guides us in connection, in relation between part of the programs. But now, as from the blue sky, suddenly we see name what not exist on both sides. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Explanation about that. Now we know that name export, export name, export names go in curly brackets, but export default, it is only one in possible only one in configuration file or component. We don't need curly brackets. And the department slice is there is a export default. And don't need curly brackets, and we can call it how we want. In curly brackets, it's strictly name what exists on both sides. But when a name not exists, like here, not exist on both sides, it is example of export default. In import have to be same name as the in configure store. The department can be any name. Yeah. departmentsReducer in import have to be same name as the departmentReducer in configure store. The departmentsReducer can be any name. Its name not exist in departmentsSlice, but refers to export default departmentsSlice_reducer. Take care that reducer, this word reducer, and departmentsSlice, here export is reducer export, and all slice is in function about reducer. And reducer is function what have two input, one output, and all that must be declared in slice. Every of that reducer, every reducer, there is a slice. Departments reducer, there is a departmentsSlice. And slice is about reducer. But plus here, we have a tank function, and altogether complicate. But about tank, uh, in the future, in continuous, because Redux don't understand asynchron, only synchron, and but like hard manager, state manager, need to know what happened with state in asynchron process. And because of that, we need tank function, middleware, and tank function. And we learn a lot of that in the future. Okay, reducer is a state. Here is. I didn't plan to say nothing yet about functional programming, but situation is like that. Very when you see one time reducer and on the same time other time state, like in drawing and in tree, what to say that reducer is a state? But complete application, e-commerce is functional in every application in React is functional programming, and every step we see left side is state variable equal, right side is function. Most arrow function. Arrow function don't have name, and left side state is a name of function. You look at here again. When I need tree and the drawing pattern of a Redux setup, I always use it. That you don't need go back in video, find where it is that drawing or that tree. It is same will be in book. Okay, here is a summary, and it's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching this video.